of influences that make up the history, culture, and particularly the cuisine of this country. Every region has something to offer, and eventually it all comes here. There's a food style or cooking technique to be found anywhere in Turkey. A version of it can surely be found here in Istanbul. Everybody comes here after all. Case in point, and when is this ever a bad thing, the pit. Pick a meat, lamb please, dig a pit, put in fire, add dead animal. Seal and allow to cook. You'd think even Sandra Lee could do this, if the animal came in a can. This joint has got a very nice pit, and these days also gets a very nice crowd at sundown waiting to break their fast when they get the signal. Mustafa is a regular here and was happy to introduce me to the local version of a classic.
What do they cook here? What's the specialty here?
The specialty here is biryan, and the meat is like specially raised in highlands in the east. Also these lamb, where they graze, they put salt on the rocks around.
Them to lick the salt.
Yeah, so it gives them a little more even flavor. Usually most of the meat come from, production line type.
So this is free range.
Yeah, free range.
In my travels around the world, I found that almost every great culture who've been cooking for a long time, they dig a hole in the ground and throw an animal in on coals and cook it, and it's delicious.
Look at this, yeah.
Nice.
Here you get treated like a little sultan.
I'm really getting to like the bright contrasting flavors and colors at work here, the freshness, and of course the portions.
Whoa, wow. Good Lord.
It's what you call a feast, huh?
No kidding.
You don't even know where to start.
I don't.
This is a ayran. It's made from yogurt.
Do I dip or sauce?
I like starting with a pepper. It gives you a bit of an appetizing feel, this sort of pepper. It's a bit spicy, but
I like spicy.
try it.
Oh, it's just delicious.
Is this your first time in Turkey?
It is.
How do you find it?
I'm really liking it. I mean, it's beautiful. Everywhere I look, there's something I want to eat. And very clean.
Yes,
For a crowded city, 11 million people.
Cleanliness here is like an honor.
So, hospitality, very important tradition here.
If you have anything, you have to share it.
What?
If someone sits next to them, they will offer it.
You offer.
And the bread is holy.
Oh yeah, this I
Never
know.
throw a bread. If you see a bread, if you can't eat it, you will put it on the wall. And we say also, bread never gets dirty, even if it's falls on the floor.
Yeah, well, I used to say that in my kitchen too. Well, about everything though.
The sun sets, evening call to prayer echoes through the street, and all around us, famished people dig enthusiastically into their food. I'm glad we came this time of year. Next, the best meal of the trip. Unsurprisingly, a home-cooked one.
Wow, this is sensational.
No reservations. As she promised from the beginning, Ezra arranged for her mom to prepare a real home-cooked meal for me. Which means Grandma gets dragooned in a hard labor in the kitchen, too. My visit to Istanbul has provided me with one of life's singular delights, being proven wrong in a delicious way.
Cheers, thank you.
This okra?
Okra. Looks like a little bit cute little baby okra.
Something I loved was this dish of artichoke hearts, peas and onions topped with a puree of fava beans and dill.
Have you had anything like this before?
It tastes like something, I would expect to find something like this in Northern Europe.
Really? Because this is very Turkish, I mean.
Really?
Absolutely.
Zucchini börek, a legacy of the old empire and a family favorite. It hails from the Balkans.
The most traditional for our family is the börek, because it's from my father. My father was born in the Balkans. When the Ottomans ruled the Balkans, like for 500 years, we're from there. So we're all mixed in Turkey.
Yeah, it's confusing in
We're
a really
from
good way.
everywhere.
Italy is a very, very family-oriented culture. Where does Turkey fall in the family
Just
concept?
like
How close?
Italians, I
Really?
would say a little bit more. You have to be in the same city, you have to be close to your parents.
If a young Turkish man calls home after a few weeks of no contact, who does he speak to first, mom or dad?
Mom.
I don't like the sound of this at all. I'm a new dad.
Main course, an intense yet subtle braise of lamb and eggplant puree.
The eggplant is baked first, and then you put kaşar cheese.
Wow, this is sensational. So, what one dish? Is there like a traditional dish that she had?
soruyor.
Et yok, yalnız ciğer, beyaz et. Ondan sonra bir de
There was a different kind of pilav or rice with liver, mainly liver, but all sorts of spices. Outside membrane of the lung, and the rice is stuffed with the lung.
Yes.
And it's baked in the oven for a very long period of time. That's a very traditional dish that they don't make anymore.
Wow. So what happens if Turkey gets its wish and it becomes a part of the EU, and a lot of those foods are going to have to disappear?
That's why many people don't want to be a part of the EU, because they want to eat all that liver.
Dessert, and desserts are always astonishing in this country, I've come to know, is flaky and rich and topped with pomegranate seeds.
But I will admit that I even avoided coming here for a while. I mean, I just thought Turkey, how good can it be? It'll be lamb on a stick.
And we take so much pride on our cuisine. We're really...
But if you had time, I mean, every region of Turkey has really different cuisines. And Istanbul, you can take glimpses of each one.
The yogurt, I've never been so excited by yogurt.
Yogurt is a Turkish word.
And we eat it with every meal. If somebody faints, we would give them yogurt. So if you faint, you're in good hands.
I'll wake up with like yogurt all over my face.
We will put it on you.
Okay, I missed the boat on Istanbul and modern Turkey and Turkish cuisine in general, but I'm on board now. Hey, I didn't find out about Italy until only a few years ago either, so what are you going to do? Like I said, it's nice sometimes to be wrong, to be surprised. And Turkey surely surprised me. I mean, the Turkish tourism people have spent millions on advertising, images of modern office blocks and ancient ruins, belly dancing and bankers. Sending the message that we ain't like that anymore, but we are kind of still. Which is silly, and didn't work on me. And I realized that while Ishan's personal style might be hard to market, Turkey's food is a slam dunk, an entry point, a powerful enticement to come. To take a look, to see how different and how much better modern Turkey is from the place you might have expected. Any place that can get me so excited about yogurt? Well, anything is possible.